Hello everyone, welcome to my channel La Vida with Kim, and today I have another DIY for you. So of course, as you can see already, I have these new Disney headband plushies. These are so adorable, guys. They just recently came out at Disney, I believe like last year, and they have been super popular. They have been dropping so many different characters, but I got Mickey and Minnie today, guys. So I was like, let me bedazzle these. I think they would look so cute. I'm going to begin with Minnie because she does have that beautiful red bow, guys. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it now. Starting off with the materials, I am using black rhinestones. I am using the size SS16 as my main size, and I do have quite a bit of rhinestones right here in a mixture of sizes just in case I need them for fill-ins. I also have my bedazzled pickup tool, and I will be using Liquid Fusion as my adhesive. Remember, all materials are always linked down below in the description as well as their links. So now to begin, I am going to start off bedazzling the ears. Using my Liquid Fusion, I'm going to apply a nice line of Liquid Fusion and then start applying my rhinestones in the size SS16 in a straight line on the edge of the ear. Working by sections, I'm going to do the same, working around the edge of the ear. As you guys see there, apply my Liquid Fusion and then going in with my main size of rhinestone. I would recommend for you to make sure your lines of glue are a bit thick because the fabric of the plushie does suck up the glue very fast. So make sure it is thin but yet thick at the same time, so you have enough for the rhinestones to stick to the fabric. And then once I did that outline of the ear, I started working in the interior, following the edge of the previous line until I reached the middle. Once I finish the ear, this is how it looks. Beautiful. And now I'm going to do the same thing to the other. So this is how they both look. I did move the bow out of the way. I pushed it back behind the ears just so it would not mess up my rhinestones. So this is how they look. Now I'm going to start working on the black part of the face. I'm not going to do the cream color of the face, but I did put it on the ears just to give me an idea of where I should start bedazzling, because I don't want the rhinestones so close to the headband where they're going to be rubbing, you know, as I wear them. So I started off around half up of the face, and then I did a line of Liquid Fusion, and once again just started applying my rhinestones in a size SS16 until I reached the other side of the face. Same thing, continuing my rows until I reached the other side of the face. Still working by sections, double checking my work as usual, and making sure that glue is thick enough so the fabric doesn't soak up all the glue and I have enough for my rhinestones. For the pointy edges of the face, it was still the same thing. I continued with my rows until I filled all of those areas in. If I did come across areas where the 16 did not fit, that is where I used my smaller size rhinestones to fill in those gaps. So guys, this is how she is looking so far. Moving on to the nose, guys, still using my SS16 rhinestones, I went around in circles until I reached that top part of the nose, filling it in with the rhinestones, guys. Super easy to do. So guys, this is how Minnie is looking so far. I would recommend for you to let the black rhinestone areas completely dry for a few hours before you start working on the bow. So now guys, I am using a red rhinestones in the size SS10 and in the size SS6 for any fill-ins I may have. So I am starting off in the middle area of the bow, filling in those lines with rows of the red rhinestone. Moving on with the rest of the bow, I am just continuing with my lines and my main size SS10 of those red rhinestones. For this edge right here, right below the white polka dot, I did use my filling size, and that is why I have those just in case I do come across those areas where the main size does not fit. Working by sections, guys, because this glue does dry very quick on the fabric. I'm continuing my lines, working around those polka dots, and the bow does have those parts of it that are kind of folded, so I just went with the flow of the fabric, filling it in with the rhinestones. I did not pull the bow, stretch it out. I just left it alone and made sure it looked nice and neat, and then just filled it in with the rhinestones. And look at it, guys, I am just about done working on the other side of the bow, filling it in with the rhinestones, guys. Beautiful. And now that my bow is done, I'm going to start working on the polka dots. So I have AB white rhinestones in the size SS10 to fill in the circles, applying the liquid fusion all around the polka dot, and then putting one in the middle, and then kind of doing a flower around it with the rhinestones until the circle is completely filled. Just like that, guys. Very simple. I did the same thing to all of the polka dots, and this is how it looks. So once I finished her up, I did let her dry for quite a few hours, guys, just to make sure everything was completely dry, guys. And she is looking so cute, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I am obsessed. I did end up doing the back of the bow. Same process, guys. I didn't do the bottom of it because since it is touching the rhinestones, you're not going to be able to see it. And guys, I ended up doing the back as well. Very simple, guys. The ears, same process. And for the back of the head, I just continued with rows, same thing as I did on the side of the face in the front, guys. Look at that. And I just kind of curved it around the Velcro. So guys, I think she came out super cute. I ended up doing Mickey as well. Same exact process, guys. The only difference of Mickey and Minnie is obviously the bow. And guys, I added them to the headband. I took off the tags, and look how adorable they look together. I love them. Do let them dry for at least 48 hours before using them, just to make sure everything is completely attached. I do wish the ears on Minnie would kind of like stay forward because the bow does push them back a bit. But guys, overall, these came out gorgeous. I love how they look without the face being bedazzled, just the black areas and the bow. They look adorbs. I love them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little something. They came out so cute, guys. I can't wait to bling out more of these headband plush characters. They are so cute. I hope you like them too. Don't forget to leave me a lovely comment down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you have not, for many more DIYs to come, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.